Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. I have no idea what to do. We could go and keep trying to practice the Lighthouse fight. We could go and try to murder the, what is the enemy called? Collector. Yeah, that one. Do like an original path. I do feel like doing a bit of a bow run today, though. So I'm gonna take pyrotechnics, because it scales with purple. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. But we'll maybe try to do a tactics run. I've been doing a lot of other types of runs. I mean, we had a couple of runs with like mixed legendary equipments recently. Wow, you have a large range in your attack, huh? And Wave of Denial did not knock you back, unfortunately. We've had a lot of runs with like dual colors, specifically dual colors with survival, because that gives you the most HP, but maybe we'll do just like a weird, massive tactics run. Hopefully we'll find like a good bow. Actually, you know what? Recently we had the, sorry, I'm just trying to remember what we had. Sonic Carbine turned into Boomerang Alchemical Pistol, or Alchemical Carbine. Dude, I love that this thing has piercing built in. And then what the heck was it? It was tactics that went into survival. That's what it was, that's what it was. That wasn't really a like bow run, really just turned into using, you know, the poison from the Alchemical Carbine, because it was just amazing damage output. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get some decent tactics equipment here. At some point I will also do like another crossbow run, because I'm not a big fan of the survival weapons, although I will say, let's go. That's like 4 out of the last 5 runs, my God. I will say we've had a good run early with the, yeah, we'll take Parry Shield. Actually, we'll take Parry Shield over the Thunder Shield. Yeah, I like that. Get rid of these, I'm not gonna use them. What was I saying? I don't know. Pardon. Whatever, doesn't matter. Keep going tactics. The enemies that hit you freeze. We do lose out on the oil, which means that we kind of lose out on the extra bonus damage out of the pyrotechnics, but that doesn't really matter that much, I don't think. But yeah, I've been having some decent runs lately, other than dying to curse on like one of them. But yeah, survival weapons, I just don't feel them. I know that you have to use rooting and freezing and control abilities to your benefit when you're using survival weapons. Just a little slow. It's a little slow for my tastes. Except for the crossbows. Crossbows are just outstanding. I mean, we had a very good run. The flawless that we had, the first flawless that we had in the game was because of the explosive crossbow. Sorry, first flawless in the game against the Queen. Not the first flawless ever, that'd be silly. First flawless? Actually, I don't know what my first flawless was. Probably concierge. Probably the concierge. Let's keep going. Actually, let's get the food. 57%, that's close enough. I don't want to have to backtrack. Even though backtracking is easy. Hello? I hear the music, it restarted. The music soundtrack restarted instead of picking up in the middle and on like its loop. Hold on. There it is. It's picking up again. Wow, that was really strange. That was very strange. Mighty Odin says, you can't ignore me, Abe, I'm too purple. You got too many channel points is what it is. I should see if I can't start taking them away from people. This is gonna be DLC route. And, I think it'll be DLC route. Let's keep moving on. Should be more food on the level 2, because we haven't gotten the infected food yet. Oh good, Crystal Man. I hate Crystal Man. Are we done with the infection malaise incrementing? No, now it's been cleared. Oh, low power. Oh, that's gonna be the food. So let's go fight that elite anyways. I would like to kill him. Hey, come here. All right. I'm gonna take a drink. Just, you know, just relax, chill for a minute, you know? It's all good. Ah. See, that's all it took. You know, I was worried. I was like, I don't really understand what we're doing with our skills. Ah, I remember now. Turns out, Wave of Denial is actually really good. It's the one that throws all the weak enemies into the wall and then murders them. So we should be using that way more frequently. I don't know, DLC route probably? I don't remember what we did recently. I think this is the one that we've done. Hello? The music is having a hard time today. I think this is the route that we did like 4 runs ago, so let's do it again. I love the route anyways. I love getting the high quality gear, cursed chests, everything. Hello. Do not need to re-roll any mutations, or rather any affixes on the weapons. Weapons are fine. We have piercing on our primary attack, which is the only thing that we need. As for the mutations, I'm curious what other people take, because I tend to take the same ones. Nice. But I'm getting curious. Like, do you all take No Mercy? Do you take ammo a lot? Do you take disengagement? What do you focus on? What is your preference? Right. Don't forget. Oh, right. He runs into the spikes. Don't forget that you can just yeet enemies around. Really messes them up. Actually does a lot of damage too. There's that one run where we had the legendary Wave of Denial, which I decided to actually use, and it went pretty well. I learned a lot from that run about the power of Wave of Denial. Oh, I'll take the money. What happened? Not quite understanding what happened on that one. Nematotally says, I like rolling Armadillo Pack, Crow's Feet, and maybe Vengeance. Crow's Feet. That's one that I hear is pretty good. It's whenever you dodge roll, I believe you create slow traps on the ground for the enemies. And it's a tactics mutation. But I find way too often that I don't appreciate slow on enemies. I want the enemies to be at normal speed so I know how to dodge them. Maybe that's a me thing. Vengeance is a pretty good mutation. I'll grant you that one though. The extra damage protection means that you won't get like comboed quite as easily, and doing more damage means that you can get your health back a lot more easily as well. So there's some good stuff there. I like this run so far. It's doing a good job, and we're killing enemies quickly. Relatively quickly, anyways. Random skills, I'm not looking to replace my skills at this point. I like our skills at this point. I need a new weapon. once I get a new weapon, I can maybe get a bow, a proper bow. Or maybe we'll just stick with the fire synergy here. I mean, well, it's not really a fire synergy. If we can get oil on something, then we can have a fire synergy. Like, can we get Wave of Denial oil, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Holy crap. Wave of Denial oil would be awesome if it could actually be something that exists. Well, you've been executed. We haven't been to the ramparts. The game's like, please go to the ramparts. It's a good floor, I swear. What does the map say? We could go to the ramparts. I don't really want to. I want to go to the prison depths and get the free scroll. Especially as tactics. Tactics makes that so easy because you can just stay at range and murder everything before it gets to you. The game really wants me to go to the ramparts though. We'll do it at some point just to put it on the map. Can't believe we killed. Does this thing have Pierce All? Pierce is first. Really felt like there was a Pierce All there though. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yumi's bow. Might as well hold it. If we don't have anything else, it's actually a pretty decent weapon just used to mess with the enemies. Look at that, I didn't even button mash. I stopped attacking so I could get my power shot. Hey. You are immune? I didn't think that would be possible. You hit me? I wasn't on your platform. This game. Things are happening. I don't even understand. Rampart. Nah, parry shield is good. One of these days I have to actually parry. I will fully admit to mostly using parry shield for the parry and not actually for the block. Rather, most shields, I should say. I use most shields for the parry as opposed to the block. Thank you. Thank you for dying. We have so little health. Wave of Denial. I deny that this is a problem. Enemies that hit you are frozen. We still have that even though we've only gotten hit once, but it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Okay, Grandpa. Not done yet. Is there another? There's a third section? You don't normally get 3 sides, but I'll take it. Whoops. That was my bad. Thank you for the baguette. Get back up to full health and not worry about the damage anymore. Hello. Melee's cleared. Excellent. I do love yeeting the eaters. There's something about that. Arcatraz welcome says wave of in denial. I get it. Talking about a river, right? Well, did not anticipate that. Hello. You do not get knocked back that far, do you? Hey. I do wish that these guys gave you more than just amulets the entire time. You kill 16 elite enemies in like 4 floors, you get 16 random amulets that all have essentially the same modifier that doesn't really matter how different they are. You just find one that has a good like primary effect. Do you like jumps? Do you like having lots of points in one thing? Slow down enemies during 3 seconds. Inflicts critical hits on targets standing in water or covered in oil. Ice shards. It doesn't seem that good. I'm just gonna say it. It doesn't really seem that good. We got a lot of stuff to do on this floor still. Oh my god. Oh jeez. I forgot that you could climb underneath those plants. A little dangerous. Just a little dangerous. We haven't been to the shop either. We do have some money. I would like to... I don't know what I'd like to buy. I guess weapons. We still want weapons. Oh, good. I might as well, you know, choose a selection just to ruin the next person's life that comes through. Well, I mean, it is tempting. It is tempting. We still have this, hold on, we still have this Yumi's bow too. Critical hit if it bumps the target into a wall. It's so hard to use on the next floor though. You know, barrel launcher could be okay, but if I buy it, I can't afford anything else. So you know what, let's buy something else. I don't want a crossbow. I want to save crossbow for survival runs so that I can say I'm doing it, even though I'm just using a bow, effectively. Keep Yumi's bow in the backpack, I suppose. Abe, do you like to live dangerously? I'm the guy who takes like every single curse chest, so yes, I do live dangerously. I live dangerously. I have to be using my abilities more. It's like 18 enemies left to kill over there. Let's go deal with those guys. Still have full health, which is pretty good. Want to make sure I'm doing the whole floor here. Although we don't need food. That might be a good indication that maybe we should just, you know, call it quits here, but I want to look. The floor here is so hard to see through. I just realized, I thought about it for 2 seconds. I have never found a challenge rune on the floor of this level. I've never found one. And it's because it's so hard to see the ground. It's so bright, there's this growth everywhere. It's an arboretum after all, but like I wish I could see what's going on the floor. I don't think the growths will prevent you from seeing the challenge runes. I think they blend in. Firebrands. Gilded Yumi. I mean, I don't think we need firebrands. So I guess we'll just sell it. We'll move on. Don't want to reforge anything. Piercing the first targets is fine. We do not need to swap that out at all. We have no mercy. So, we don't need green. There's not even anything good really in tactics, unless I really want to get Acrobatapack. Finding the challenge rune is a challenge. On that level it is. Again, I don't even know if the growth will hide it or not, but it definitely feels like it does. Support, tranquility. What was that? Crow's feet. Rolling leaves 3 crow's feet behind, with maximum of 9, inflicting damage and slowing the enemies for 1.5 seconds. You know what? Let's try it. I've never really used this before. You just leave the feet behind. Maximum of 9. Does each crowfoot do 100 damage? Is it DPS or just damage? It inflicts 116 damage. Okay, here's another question. If an enemy touches the crow's foot, will it disappear or will it stay there? I have so many questions. I have so many questions. Whatever, we'll see it. I mean, what I like about it is that if I'm running from enemies, I can go backwards through the crow's feet. Especially if I'm running from one of these guys down here. You know, if I'm running from a zombie, this will be easy. We're almost done. Then they're not as likely to catch me. Hey, bad timing for you, son. Hello. Ooh. I do love staggering him over and over again. Dodging plants a bomb. Dodging does not create oil though, which means that you're gonna be kind of annoying to deal with. So, bring you up here so I can burn ya. Burn ya! And that was perfect. Any enemy that creates grenades gets kind of hard countered by this, because you turn the grenades against them. So there's the crow's foot in action. Yeah, so they disappear, they do damage, they slow. This guy does not seem to be getting slowed anymore though. Oh. Get out of here. This is going just fine. Oh, what the heck? Not entirely certain what hit me there. Probably because the enemy was invisible and I should have made sure to kill that guy first, but it was, yeah, it's a little rough, okay? Can't freaking do everything on my own. Where's my turret out to help me? Come on. Come on, turret. Do not turn into elite. That'd be extremely rude. Please, go up here. Please, can I? Yep. Just an archer somewhere. Where'd he go? Hello? I think he's gone. I guess he just decided he didn't want to play. Oh, what the heck? Getting hit a lot. Just like little hits. Get out of here. I guess that's the idea, isn't it? You roll like directly through the enemy, they get slowed down, they can't do what they wanted to do, and then you can actually like hit them, stagger them, do whatever you need to do. So you roll through him, he's slow. You know, I see it. I do see it. Oh, God. Got him. Whew. Well, that's incoming. Good that the shopkeepers aren't as brutal as they are in Spelunky. If only the shopkeeper would hit the enemies who are actually like breaking up his shop. I will say, I understand this from the perspective of you want to be able to slow down the enemies. I don't understand it from the perspective of I want to use a shield, because if the enemy's having random, effectively random timing of attacks, that's gonna cost you more health over the long term. You're gonna miss your parries. So I can definitely see the value of the crow's foot, but at least for me, especially because I like to usually roll shields, I think it's probably better not to have it. We do have oil on the shield too, which we should be using a little bit more. Okay, we can get rid of all of these, I think. We don't want them, so we're just gonna take the money. We've got a lot of stuff to go back for. We'll do our classic pass through the level. This level does have a better chance of giving you floor runes anyways, challenge runes, so you might as well take a moment, see if you can find it, if it exists. It might not exist, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. I do wonder if it can appear in the water. Or like pools of blood from the Arboretum. It's probably not blood, it's probably wine. Or I don't know, something created from the plants themselves. The Malays, I don't know. Hello. Well, there's 30 kills. Won't get to 60 doing that, but hey, you know, every kill counts. So let's see, random weapons. I just bypassed this and it had random weapons. I am dumb. I will take a better pyrotechnic, but I'm gonna look for a bow. Not a bow. Not a bow. Not a bow. Not a bow. Okay, well, I'm glad I bought pyrotechnic at least, just so we have another ranged weapon that we can use here. What the heck are you doing here? Just one fat guy. I'm pretty sure I didn't leave you alive when I went through this place, so you must have spawned behind me. The real question is, why didn't you teleport after me? I mean, I've got a pretty clear target on my back, I feel like, going through the prisoners' quarters. This is not prisoners' quarters, this is some other quarters. Strimmer. Oh God, lightning. Get out of here. Ah, I'm a bastard. There's nothing on this floor. We've completed the entire floor. There's like no food in the walls. There's nothing. It's just, that's it. I've never been more disappointed. Just in case there's food up here, I'm checking. There it is. It's just money. Wow, there really is just nothing up here, huh? It's a whole lot of nothing. Well, we could do Ossuary, we could do the Morass. Morass leads only to the nest. I kind of feel like doing the Ossuary, fighting the Awakened one, which is not the Awakened one, that's the wrong game. Why the hell did I think we were playing Slay the Spire all of a sudden? That's a weird one. We'll do the Banished, though. Disposable account says, reminder, Monster Train is great, you should play more of that. Screw Monster Train, play Slay the Spire instead. We'll go with Disengagement. I don't really have another perk I would like to take, another mutation. Let's just keep the crow's feet for now. I'm not really parrying, I am just throwing out my fireballs, so let's just keep the slowdown. It will be nice to have on this fight anyways. Yeah, that worked fine. Could have been better, could have been worse. This level is also, now that I think about it, it's very good for Wave of Denial. So even if that was like the only criteria for coming here, that would be a good enough criteria, you know? the criteria of, oh hey, this location where there's a whole bunch of weak enemies and you can smack them off of ledges with Wave of Denial. Yeah, let's just go here and then start smacking everything off of ledges with Wave of Denial. Hello. It works quite well. Hopefully there's nothing up there. Just Inquisitor. Honestly, you can stay up there, my friend. Did he make a sound when he turned into an elite? He's like, oh! You hear that? Oh! Sounded like he made a sound when he was gonna turn into an elite there. I am so surprised that none of those enemies like tried to chase me down up there. But I guess they're above me, so it makes sense that they wouldn't try to chase me down. Really feels like they should have, though. Where the heck is a cursed chest? Normally I find it up. So let's go up a little bit. Oh, what a shot. You know what? I do like that crow's foot. Rolled past the enemy, he got real slow. You did hit me. It's working quite well, I have to admit. I did get hit, but that's, you know, random hit on me. This is a shop. Random weapon shop. I would still love a good bow. Explosive crossbow. Heavy crossbow, all right. Game's being a little bit stingy with the tactical equipment, it feels like. Hey, you. We're doing a, you know, good enough damage. The damage over time, you know, that's something that's usually not calculated in with the DPS of a weapon, so overall, the damage is pretty good. 2650 on a crit, 1464 on a non-crit, but then you still get the added value of, you know, the fire damage, which isn't displayed at all. You're gonna follow me. Hey. If only I was cursed, that would be like the perfect opportunity to just murder everyone. I do love being able to move fast. Hey. Give me a second. You are on, like, critical fire, though. But you were not affected by the oil. Oh my god. This is not where I want to be. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll take a hit. I'll take one hit. Enemies that attack you freeze. That's very good. Although it will mess up my timing. Again, but I'm not really doing that, huh? What the heck? I fell right onto an enemy. By the way, hey you. You should not yell hey you if you, you know, are trying to surprise me. Disposable accounts as I'm going now, Abe, I hope you see the light of Monster Train once more. It'll happen one day. It'll happen sooner if you stop bugging me about it. I guess we're gonna have to, do the cursed chest at the very end of the floor, which I guess does happen. Hey. Nope. Hold on. I just want my, I want my trap to be a little bit stronger, please. Thank you very much. Excuse me. Now I have to deal with the exclamation mark on the side of the screen, though, because I aggroed one enemy and then left him alive. Is that a secret up there? Nah, no. There are a few secrets in this area. They're kind of hard to find, though. How many enemies are behind us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 enemies behind us. Some are elites, though, so let's leave these enemies alive. Oh, God. I tried to use the scroll before he hit me. Whatever, there's a food shop. We'll go to the food shop. And in fact, let's cleanse our malaise. That way it's gonna be easier dealing with the curse. That seems like a great idea. There's also a little bit of extra food that we'll have leaving. Other Zerg says, now the problem stands. Bother Abe to play Vermintide, or not say anything and let him forget it. It's more like, oh, we'll find the time to play it. I'll find the right time. That biter is biting out of control. You see that? You willing to do another Scythe Claw run? Every run, man. Well, not every run, but lots of runs lately. I'm getting Scythe Claws. Talk about it. I don't know why you didn't see me when I went through, but, you know, fool's on you. Go slow. We've already cleansed the malaise infection anyway, so this is just like free time. Just gotta kill one more enemy. There is plenty of enemies left to kill. We'll go to the teleporter though, because I don't want to be surprised by anything on my walk, on my journey. What's the easiest enemy to kill? There's one dude right above this. You are an easy enemy to kill. And then there's one guy over here on the left somewhere. One of these days I'll actually like parry again. We'll just walk back. I want to murder everything anyways. Yoink. Oh, now malaise is cleared. Oh, I thought we actually had cleared it already, but... What? What a shot! What a shot! I thought we had cleared the malaise infection, but I guess not. Dun 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 dun. I guess we're gonna go for HP. Because we're not really rolling anything related to survival, not even mutations. How are we gonna kill the boss? I'm honestly tempted to take the Scythe Claw just so I have damage output against the boss, because right now, all I have is Pyrotechnic, which is useless unless we can apply oil. So I'm really kind of wondering, what weapon do we need here? Unfortunately, the shops didn't have any weapons, so we can't rely on them to give us what we need. But we're gonna have to do something here. You were a lot easier to kill than I thought you would. I was kind of hoping you would give me a weapon. But if we have to, we'll just use the Scythe Claw, I suppose. So that's infected food. We have 0 infection. We can safely take that food. Okay, yeah. Kind of hate to do it, but I can hold on to the parry shield still. Put it in the backpack. So if we find a better weapon in the future, we can swap back to it. So it's a weird tactics scythe claw run. Not a very frequent occurrence here. You hear that? Power the bosses butt to oblivion. If I do this and then dodge roll appropriately, it's not gonna be that hard. I just have to dodge roll appropriately, and I've been pretty poor at dodge rolling appropriately in this fight, so we'll just try it. I stand by the idea that this boss is not that hard. Why I keep dying to him over and over again, I'll never know. Plus 20% damage, plus 20% damage! Parry shield, wave of denial, Tesla coil, okay. %18 kill rhythm. No mercy, disengagement, 18% kill rhythm. We don't really need the Caltrops feat for this fight, I don't think. The random claws coming up really quickly is the hardest to dodge. They all have a timing associated with them. The biggest problem for me is that I always get stuck in animations and can't dodge roll. But as I've mentioned in the past, the scythe claws are actually really good about the dodge roll window. So as long as I dodge roll appropriately, this won't be hard. In fact, it's easier to dodge roll than it is to parry, because when you try to parry, sometimes the attack gets eaten. Okay. We'll have to go to the right side after this. Really wish I could blink. Okay. You're gonna move to the left side too. By the way, your melee's tiers increased. Hey, that's how you do it. Yeah, every attack you can dodge roll or jump out of. Well, no. When it's one claw up in the air, you have to dodge roll. When it's one claw back, it's gonna be 1, 2, or 3 claws depending on the phase of the fight you're on. And when it's 2 claws up, you gotta get away. And if you do that, that's the only thing that the boss does, other than coming up out of the ground. And then you just gotta, like, you know, just hope you get lucky on the RNG on that one. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you with your own damn claws. Hey, that's good. That feels so good, honestly. And do you want to know something? This makes me want to turn this into a survival run now. Double claws, put every point into survival. We'll do purple green. We'll see what we get though. That's another owl. God damn it. Well, probably take that over the Tesla coil. Owl is still pretty good. But yeah, I mean, I've been trying to do a good claw run. Turns out tactics is my best loadout for claw weapons. But yeah, it does make me think that now if we just dump every point we have into green, then, oh, I'm dumb. No, we can't do that. This is not legendary. Never mind. Okay, I'm dumb. We're gonna keep going tactics and we're gonna get rid of the claws eventually. Right, because colorless weapons, they've got the white border down on the weapon icons. They only scale with one stat legendary weapons scale with 2. So we do need to keep putting points into tactics, which means we're not going to have a lot of health, which means that we probably don't want to use Scythe Claws, which means because we're going to get hit a lot. That's what I'm thinking. In before the owl lets Abe down. Or in before I let the owl down. Also, hold on a second because my browser just crashed. And now I have to open 20 browser windows again. Not even tabs, just like full windows. Okay. Hold on. Dashboard is loading. Twitch chat has loaded. This dashboard is loading kind of slow right now. Where's my Twitch chat? There's my Twitch chat. There's my stream stats. This is why I need to get a new graphics card. I've been having problems with it recently. It's been crashing a little bit more recently. One day I will deal with it. When GPU prices come down, what the hell happened there? What's weird is that things like video games are just fine. The only problem is my browser. Galaxy Me, hello, welcome. Also, your malaise is increased, you say. I guess my malaise has been increasing lately. You know, I'm actually curious if the game will crash eventually. Like this is really slow. I actually feel like I have to restart the game. But if it slows down one more time, we'll think about it. Why is it so slow? I thought the owl was an enemy. Yeah, we gotta keep dumping it into tactics. That being said, this is still good. Oh my god, there was a trap there. You know what? I hate you so much, I want you to die. Oh, come on, I was above you. Yeah, that's a little bit nasty. Also, please die. All right, what I'm gonna do is I am actually going to quit the game. I'm gonna relaunch Dead Cells. Because I'm pretty sure that when Firefox crashed, it was because my graphics driver crashed. Which means I need to relaunch the game and continue the run. And it will continue from the same spot. There is a bug in Dead Cells, by the way. You might notice it. It didn't actually happen here. There's a bug where sometimes if you reload the game, probably if you don't quit completely, you get all of your recovery back and you can hit enemies to regain your health again. So you have infinite health if you quit the game. At least that's what I've noticed in the past. Let's do this a little bit more smartly. I'm gonna get rid of these annoying ranged enemies that can get me killed, and then we'll go do the cursed chest. Just give me a little bit of more safety as I go up there, because there's always enemies on the top floor that want to murder me. Oh, I'm looking at it, it's like, there's no lag now. It's good for streaming because you can put hard limits on how much resources it takes. Opera GX browser. Actually, what's funny is my browser doesn't actually use hardware acceleration. I've turned that off, so it only uses the CPU. And it still has issues. Probably because it's like the rendering engine for the like browser's graphics are crashing and causing problems too. Okay, watch out for the flying bird. I guess birds do fly. Some more than others. I don't know what you were, but you didn't follow me, so I'm happy about that. You know what I am gonna do? This is interesting play here. I'm actually gonna go back and I'm going to buy the malaise reduction immediately so that I don't have enemies teleporting in around me. Sometimes it's useful because it's a free kill, but I think I'd just prefer a little bit more control over what's happening. Let's get that owl out there. Anger! Angry owl! I think we killed 2 things. Owl is still angry. Oh no. They've been aggroed. Although I have an owl. The owl is gonna wreck them. Yeah. Thank you, owl. Hoot! Hoot! I see you. Are you like on a small platform or something? He's right underneath me. Yeah, come over here and stand right underneath me, please. You can't. Fair enough. Also owl, also. Curse lifted. That's all I care about. Chug, 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 chug. I'm loving this owl though. He's doing pretty good work. Also, you're dead. Hoot! I love the hoot every time you walk into a room. All right, we have 3 options. Oven axe, incredibly slow, survival. Legendary barnacle trap, shoots enemies who pass underneath at 3,000 DPS, or legendary lightning rod. I think out of all this, I'd take the barnacle trap. Barnacle trap, barnacle trap. Yeah, I don't really want the oven axe. So, goodbye, wave of denial. You've been fun. Hello, owl barnacle. Honestly, the owl is killing everything. I haven't hit an enemy in a hot minute. Disposable account says I would say axe. That, or maybe you just want me to die, but I'm not gonna take the axe. I think the axe is just hecka slow, which is why I don't really want it. Dude, the owl can like stun lock enemies too. I don't know, maybe now that I'm past like the first boss, I'm seeing a little bit more now the power of like a proper working scythe claw, because this is actually fantastic. This is just like text, right? It's a letter. Yeah. Owl greater than player. Maybe me. How did you not get hit? Hey, it didn't fall off the map. Let's go. 2 extra jumps in midair. Yeah, it's pretty good. Owl's pretty good, man. One, he's legendary and has a lot of stats associated with him. And I'm not taking a lot of damage all the damn time. Owl's really good. Abe is the ability, Owl is the player. It's legendary equipment. What? That's poison claws, isn't it? The bird is keeping it intact. All right. Pardon me, I didn't think that birds would be able to guard a legendary chest, but fine, whatever. Misattacked. I did it again. There you go. Now I just missed. Clonk. Clonk, clonk. This man doesn't respect the birds. Why are the birds holding a weapon for me? That makes no sense. That's my weapon and I want it now. Didn't Abe not like to use... Didn't Abe not used to like the owl when he tried it the first time? Asked Darnunu. So the reason why I don't like the owl is because I get hit a lot and I lose the owl. If the owl didn't go away when you took damage, I would like it more. But because the owl goes away when you take damage, I don't really like it that much. Because when you need the owl, you don't have the owl. When do you need the owl? When you're getting hit. You want damage. So it's anti-synergistic with itself just by existing in the game. It's weird. It's weird. Okay, we're gonna take Snake Fangs. I'm getting rid of the Scythe Claw. I know it's Scythe Claw, but here's the deal. I can put all my points in survival now and roll this as poison Snake Fangs, which seems awesome. So I'm gonna do that. And I just went ahead and took more points in tactics. So like I'm pretty sure I'm dumb. Pretty sure I'm a dumb man. Something is following me. You know what? I'm trapped. I'm just stuck. I hear that these are pretty good. I don't usually roll the weapons, but let's go for it. We got it. It's actually doing very good damage. Let's get the owl back out there. You know what? Fair enough. I didn't think you could hit me from down there. Hopefully I get that back at some point. Oh, good. Good. Extra jump in midair. Nah, we don't need it. I just wanted to sell it. $1,000. Dude, one day I will actually keep this owl alive. Although it's weird, the cooldown for the owl seems to be really low or something. I haven't noticed it really go off on cooldown when I got hit, but I might not be paying strict attention to that sort of thing. Dun, 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 dun. It's a pretty interesting run. Just massive legendary equipment, which is always very, very fun and interesting. Better parry shield? Yeah, we'll take it. Mother of Zerg says, I now only saw the barnacle balloon. Let me get up here and I'll show it to you. There it is. The barnacles, when they were first introduced into the game, they didn't have balloons. So if you had barnacle traps, like 2 of them, and you went to fight the concierge, they would just float up off the screen and then disappear. You wouldn't have any traps. It's fantastic. I'm gonna go DLC. We haven't done this in a while. It was awful because you would usually not want to take them because you couldn't guarantee their usefulness, but then they added balloons to them to make them a little bit more useful. I'm dumb. I should have healed. Completely forgot about that. Plus damage at max health. Increase your movement speed when you kill an enemy. That seems okay. Shots pierce, take less damage, generates a cloud. That's fine. What do we have? Kill rhythm? We do not need kill rhythm anymore. We want no mercy, disengagement. I don't really care about these, although I suppose crow's feet have been okay. Let's keep crow's feet. Crow's feet. Current time, hell. Even Fry says, dang, this game looks great. I know this, I just want to comment it that I still know it, that this game looks great. This game does look great. That tells us it's a great game. It's a very fun game. This is a floor where we really do want to get a lot of skill points in survival for HP. We only have 7,000 HP. Sometimes we have like 10,000 HP by the first boss fight. That's because we dumped all of our points into tactics, and apparently we didn't need to. Whatever. I'm bad at the game. I need the health. Guys, the AbeBot is spamming. I don't know if I actually have appropriate limits on the bot spam, but I'm A-okay with people just exclamation mark linking. Oh, I'm silly. Help me, owl. I just kind of ran through without caring about the enemies that were there. Almost got myself killed. You know what I do like about the scythe claws? They're very fast. Okay, survival. We need to start stacking up the HP. Although, I think they did eat one of my dodge rolls. Isn't stacking the main stat the meta? It is, yeah, absolutely. So how it works and the reason why you do it is because when you look at the scrolls, plus 15% damage on red, purple, and green, that's multiplicative. So the more you stack up the damage in one level, the more damage you have. But 3 of my items are legendary, which means they scale with 2 statistics. So I want to stack green, so I have purple green, and then they'll be added together. So that is why we were able to do this. Because legendary weapons are really freaking good in this game, and I wouldn't be surprised if they change the mechanics at some point, just to weaken them a little bit. But I'm happy with them as they are because it's fun. You know, the game, you never rely in Dead Cells on getting legendary equipment. It's just fun to get it. You know, it's a fun way that you can maybe stomp on the game with a good weapon. I think that's totally awesome and acceptable and wonderful. Okay. Would rather not fight you at all, but down there too. Why are you not coming up to me? Well, I mean, you kind of just stood there for a while. 15% damage received, yeah, we'll upgrade. Why not? We're killing enemies pretty quick. I think this is faster than Scythe Claws. This is definitely faster than Scythe Claws. Hey. You can, you know, if you can chase me and actually keep up, you know, good on you. Ooh. I always forget about the fact that this weapon also teleports you a little bit, which I guess is probably its main draw to an extent. Or for some people it's the main draw of it, that Snake Fangs teleports you to the nearest target. I guess it is good in a lot of situations. Another elite. Garbage food. Garbage food! Thank you. I forgot that I didn't have the owl out. Hoot! Hoot! I still like having damage from projectiles reduced 75%. We'll keep that. This owl gets aggroed for a long freaking time when you aggro him. I like it. Maybe this is what I needed to appreciate the owl. 2 runs in a row where I got legendary owl weapons. This is the definition of an aggressive weapon. Yeah, it just teleports you. What, you didn't want to fight the enemy? Well, you shouldn't have been using the weapon then. You don't have a choice in the matter. Explorer's instinct. What did we miss? There's a little bit of health. We're about to fight the boss anyway, so we'll take all the melees we can get when we leave. Skills. I mean, I'm gonna keep the legendary skills, and we'll see what this does to the run eventually. What hit me? What is hitting me? What is hitting me? Did that guy have a bow and hit me? That's one of those situations where I definitely need a slow motion replay. What hit me? I have no idea. Did you hit me? You should probably heal up. Like, I saw him hit me, but what else hit me? What else is hitting me? Did you hit me? Did you hit me? There's nothing left to hit me. They're all dead. They're all dead, Jim. Nah. Still like the one that we have. Take more survival. There's one enemy left up here. I'm gonna kill him. You know, why not? Goodbye, owl, by the way. Melee's cleared. I guess I am glad I killed the one remaining enemy. We must have left... Actually, we didn't really leave many behind. So it's kind of... feels a little strange that that was where the melees was cleared. Although maybe... You know what? It probably is. I think the enemies that don't get resurrected count as enemies. So if you see a random body on the floor, I think that does count as an enemy for the melees reduction purposes. There's one enemy there. 2 lore rooms. I wish the lore rooms on this floor had stuff in them. And then health all the way down there. We'll go get the health. Again, no reason not to. You know what I could do? I could maybe try to get like what was that? I could maybe try to get like a more high damage shield. That might help me to do more damage faster to the scarecrow. Although the parry shield is still fine, but he doesn't fire projectiles or grenades, so you know, we're not gonna get a damage bonus out of it by using the shield against him. See, like, I think that counts as an enemy, that body, because it wasn't resurrected. Oh, is the shop. So random, that's not the weapons. Hold on, go up here. I was gonna say there was a weapon shop, right? It's over here. All right. Random weapons. Tactics. Maybe like a lightning shield would be kind of awesome. It's a knockback shield. It actually, man, it does a lot more damage. Blocking attacks knocks enemies back. They take damage if they hit a wall. Double damage for a parry. It doesn't really knock, like, I don't know. They take plus damage. So the knockback shield straight up will do more damage than the parry shield, right? So we should probably swap. You know, we should put that in the backpack. Ugh. A mistake there. Well, I could put this in the backpack and then have like a dodge roll ability. Like take off the crow's feet and then just have dodge roll block with the survival gear. It's tempting. Or even have parry heal. That could be kind of cool. Let's refresh. Did not get a lightning shield, but that's fine. Let's get the heck out of here. I'm gonna check to see how much the mutations will cost to re-equip, because I might want to do I don't know what I'm gonna do. 4,000 is actually kind of expensive. But I was thinking about swapping off the crow's feet for... Successful parries and blocks inflict 651 damage. It's not that much. Wah, 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 wah. Attack after a parry. It doesn't really matter that much either. I don't know, let's screw it. We'll just keep rolling what we have. This will be fine. Mausoleum, let's do it. Dun 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 dun. Why does the owl have a gun? That's a very good point, just Sheriff. Why does the owl have a gun? Hoot and shoot. Hoot and shoot. Hoot and shootin'. Hey, dude. What? I didn't roll past him. Okay, and then I got hit by a freaking mushroom, so like that one's on me. I mean, if you have a good shield, this guy's pretty easy. But I tried to roll past him and it didn't work. I swear. I swear I tried and it didn't work. It didn't work, guys. Boo. Man, just watering his plants. Yeah, we're kind of the jerk here. This guy's just watering plants and we're like, nah, I'm gonna kill you. That was not a good fight. I really should have been able to flawless that one. We had a good shield too. And yeah, the knockback shield was doing very, very good damage. I don't know why he was getting electrified though. I will fully admit to that. That's a little confusing. Yeah, we have a lot of money. Can we reroll this? Snake fangs? Increase movement speed after killing an enemy. Just more damage would be good, honestly. Sweet. Because we're probably gonna get the kill speed bonus anyways. You know what? Where should we go on this run, by the way? Should we go to BC5 or should we go and fight the Lighthouse enemies? I'm tempted to take this one all the way to the Collector, honestly. Which means we could go to the castle, fight the Hand of the King, go to the Collector. I think we should. The past few runs have all been to the Lighthouse. Let's mix it up a bit. So let's, I'm gonna reset mutations. I'm gonna take Disengagement, Soldier's Resistance, and What Doesn't Kill Me. We're not gonna take No Mercy anymore, because honestly I think we're doing enough damage. But I want to be able to heal off of a parry, and we heal a lot out of a parry. He was electrified because his body was in contact with electricity, duh. But what was causing the electricity? What was the source of it? I don't understand. This seems pretty good. We just healed like 10% of our health, which is the power of What Doesn't Kill Me as a mutation. Although, I will say the freaking owl messed up that guy's attack pattern. Hey, knock it off. Get in there, owl. At least I think it was the owl that did that. It's a lot of money. Hey. Hey. There you go, thank you. Guess I just gotta be a little bit more careful on that first parry. We are kind of reliant on the owl and the and the turret to do some of our damage, but it still feels good. Okay, do not... Uh-oh. Explode me. Hey. No! Use. That guy is actually, like, extremely dangerous because he doesn't get stunned when he starts his attack. I do love knocking the enemies back really far with a parry. That is pretty sweet. Dun, 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 dun. What? That was far enough? That I didn't expect. The farther away enemy, I parried, but the one near me I couldn't. Come here, owl. Hiya! Dude, these parries are not coming as easy as I thought they would on certain enemies. Let's do red room. I just wanted to do it. It doesn't give me any benefit. I just wanted to. Oh God. Please, owl. He couldn't reach me. It's the best. He got so poisoned. What is happening? That worked very well. I guess what's happening is that this is legendary equipment with like a bunch of scrolls. You know? It just kind of works eventually. You just have the damage. Abe, we're here to contact you about your malaise tier increasing. It hasn't increased yet. In fact, we're kind of going fast enough. Malaise has been cleared! I was gonna say, what? Did we seriously finish the combat, the main combat of the floor already? That's the fastest I've ever done a floor. Like, obviously we're not done yet, but like, what? Okay, he can't go over the spikes apparently. Hello. Oh, Jesus. Hey, come here. Bloodthirsty shield. Put it in my backpack. Like, what's interesting is that, like, clearly we're still going here. But why did the malaise cleanse already? It just feels wrong. It feels like it bugged out. Hardly killed any enemies yet. Get knocked. Get knocked. Hey, come here. You I'm not gonna attack. You're a trap. Is this a distillery? Asks Big Shot. Fredacula says this is the castle. You know it's not the distillery because Abe is happy and alive. That is very true, and there's no barrel traps bouncing around all over the place that are impossible to freaking dodge. Because screw those barrel traps everywhere. Am I right? Ooh, shop. Random weapons. Unless you're gonna give me a better shield, but I'm gonna save my money for the next floor anyways to get a better shield. Yeah, there was definitely some miscalculation that happened on this level because we are nowhere near finishing the like main combat, and yet it's malaise cleared. Abe is angry not even being there. Dude, the distillery sucks. It's a horribly designed level, I feel. And honestly, if they just remove the fact that there's one part of that level where you're almost guaranteed to like freaking die, I'd be happier about it. But there's one part you can easily get it, like the level generation for it, where you're just stuck with spiked walls on your left and right, and you've got to jump into explosive barrels that you can't even see. Such an annoying place. It's the worst part of the level. Da, 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 da. Chunk of metal. Funny, this chunk of metal in this storeroom. Okay. Wait! One of the letters bears the seal of the king. It's damaged, but I can still read it. The giant is not a member guard anymore. Take his body to the prison. Spear in his body should be enough, but make sure he never wakes up. Apparently, he woke up anyways. So what is this on the wall? Oh, is this one of the Guardian's shoulder pads? Might be one of the Guardian's shoulder pads. That's what it looks like. Oh, now we got Explorer's Instinct. Like 5 minutes after Malaise has been cleansed. Fantastic. It looks like the queen is still wearing her armor. Yeah, just a big chunk of metal. Dun, 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 dun. Clink. You don't need a death orb. We don't need a hemorrhage. 14,000 DPS. Snake Fangs are doing 52,000 on a crit, which we're likely to get in most boss fights. Are we done yet? I think we are. I'm gonna go grab the food, and then we'll get the heck out of here. Well, and by grab the food, I guess I just mean sell the food. What an easy floor this turned out to be. Gastronomy is actually a pretty good choice of mutation, I'm realizing, for survival builds, because if you have another way of getting your health back, like parrying, what you can do is just build damage by eating the food before you leave the floor, and then you can hopefully stomp on bosses. How do I get to you, my friend? I would like to get to you. I like looking at the map and seeing that everything's been killed, you know? I don't expect to get anything out of fighting you. I just want to fight you. Okay, there's an elite enemy in a hole. What the hell? Oops. I guess I could do this. Got him. Dodging plants a bomb. Don't need it. Heavy crossbow. Don't need it. I guess I'm glad we did it because we did fight an elite. Didn't give us anything that we wanted, but it could have. Is this the, yeah, this is the room of it's a room where the people sleep. Yeah. No reason not to. Streak? This is a streak run, isn't it? Yeah, we have 21,000 cells. That means we didn't die between this run and the last run. Dun 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 dun. We had 55 kills too. I'm just realizing. So plus damage. Shots pierce all enemies. It's not really that important on a barnacle trap now that I think about it. Generates a shield? Sure, give me a shield. Mutations are fine. This has been decent. The parry's not really gonna do that much on the boss fight, but I don't really care. Good stuff. Let's do this. Don't have execution anymore, but that's fine. We have survival mutations that help us to not die if we get hit twice. Oh, what? You jerk. He hit me in midair. How is that fair? You know, my trap is destroying you. Uh-oh. We got hit once. And we could have probably easily flawlessed him. Oh, that was a good fight. And I got hit once when I jumped in the air to get around him. I jumped into his sword. Even heroes need rest sometimes. I don't think I've ever gotten that. Well, I've gotten the flawless, but I don't think I've ever gotten the flawless on a BC5, so I've never seen what's inside of that room. For all I know, there's a blueprint there. Just run through everyone. All right, Astrolab, we're doing the full BC5 route. Thank you, Owl. I appreciate your support on this endeavor. I need your support on this endeavor. Got to admit though, you know what I like? Getting to the enemies so fast that they can't even react, although this is, you know, misleading damage because of the fact that we actually have good damage. It's the Thunder Shield. Honestly, the knockback shield is pretty good. Also, apparently, and this is an interesting opportunity to test this out, I hear that these are good weapons for dealing with the guys with the books because you can teleport up to them and smack them. We'll see. I apologize. I wanted to try to get up here to the chest before I muted myself, but I couldn't make it. I kept falling. Oh, man. Pardon. By the way, your malaise tier is increased? What do you have? Level 12. We gotta take it. It's an extra stat point. Okay. Well, the owl killed him. I guess the owl is all we really need to deal with the book guys, huh? Hello. Well, that was dangerous. Where are we going? Go down here. Nope, not down here. Guess I'll go back this way. Lady Aranine, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you've been having a good time. Where are we? I'm on top of the building. This is not where I should be going. Research notebook. I hope looking at the stars will allow me to greatly enhance my research. Bodies always act different during a full moon. Body. Some weird sketches. Planets, stars, constellations. The alchemist really went down every path to find a cure. How selfless of him. The body bathes in moonlight. It does feel good, this light, when the moonlight is reflected off wisps of fog. Okay. Pardon? Man, high-level owl is actually, like, killer. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about a lower-level owl, but the high-level owl is pretty kick-ass. No, there goes my kill streak. So hey, you know, I just learned something. What did I learn? I learned that the owl has a 10-second cooldown if you get hit. And also I've learned that the book guys you don't teleport to when you're using this weapon. You know what? Let's buy one of those. Look for a better shield, because that's the only thing that we need right now. We found one. There we go. We've got all of our weapons sorted. La 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 la. Should have just like knocked back that guy with the shield. He would have been freaking owned. Hey, knock it off. Why were you so slow? I really wanted to try to get the knockback. All right, tactics, keep it going. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you standing there? There should be a shield that lets you parry those guys. The birds, I mean. They're everyone's least favorite enemies. I mean, come on. I don't know if this is because of the weapons that we have, but like, this is one of the easiest times in the Astrolab I think I've ever had. Yo, I need to be parrying. We gotta get some health back, I'm realizing. I'm just running around killing everything. Failed experiments in particular. Well, not this one. Not the elite. Thank you very much. Whoops, 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 whoops. All right, let's do this. Lady Aranine says, I'm glad I didn't miss the stream again this time. Oh, you missed most of it. But I'm glad you didn't miss all of it, at least. Oh, I gotta scratch my eye. Oh my god. Chop Power, welcome. I'm pretty new to Dead Cells. I've never seen stats being spread out like that. All right, well. I'm sure anyone watching this on YouTube is gonna get annoyed, but legendary weapons, aka the ones with the yellow border in my inventory, scale with 2 stats instead of 1. So I'm spreading out my my statistics for health purposes. We get more health as a result of spreading them out. Is that food? First of all, parry more. This guy is so fast, I can't parry him. But also cheese. Whoa, down. Down, brother. You I can parry. Okay, oh my god, that was so dumb. I just took like 4,000 damage for no reason. I was like, you I can parry, and then I just stood there. Okay. Damage from projectiles reduced 75%. That's quite good. It's gonna cost us a lot of stats though. So I kinda don't wanna do it. Oh good, a bird. Hey you. The rat spoke to me. Yeah, I freaking knew it. Whatever, I healed a little bit off of that. Did he have a shield temporarily? Is that what happened? That jump is working now. Sometimes that jump doesn't work. It's working now. Whatever, we have full healing flasks. We got money, we can go buy heals if we need it. If we don't have perfect full HP, we're still in the clear. We'll just parry occasionally. Because we are getting 5.1% health back after a parry. Hey. I mean, we only have to parry 20 times to get to full. I understand. I understand. I don't care. Okay, I do care now. Whatever. We can always buy health before we leave. That is not a problem. These enemies are, they're not easy. The bird didn't turn around, he just jumped. Just gonna eat this. Oh God. Oh Jesus. The plans of mice and men, right? Melee's cleared. At least we don't have to worry about that anymore. Hey. I can't even parry you. This thing's gonna kill you too fast. Okay, we got disengagement, so even if we get hit a couple of times, we'll be fine. I didn't realize that the snake fangs actually targeted that enemy. Like the projectiles fired from that enemy that create the laser beams. That's highly interesting and highly weird. By the way, have some annoying birds that you murdered. Okay. We done? We are done. There's 3 enemies left to kill. Screw them. La, la, la. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this. You might as well spend the money. Doesn't really matter. Do it anyways. Let's get the heck out of here. This is a good run. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna try to flawless. I still need to flawless the spoiler boss, because I need to get his outfit. So if we flawless him, we'll get the outfit. Let's see what happens. I have a shield. I've got good damage. We crit. Should hopefully go pretty well for us. I have just enough money for one more change of mutations. We want disengagement. We want soldier's resistance, and we want enemies suffer damage when they're slowed. Health flasks restore more over time. Parry inflicts more damage on the next attack. Rolling backpack. Parry. That could be pretty good. Armadillo pack for an extra parry from our backpack. Vengeance could just be good in case we get hit, but we only have 4 brutality, so I don't really think that's appropriate. Recovery could be okay. Could buff our health by another 50% if we really wanted to, at the cost of bad healing. Successful parries and reflected shots inflict damage. Look, I'm gonna say this. The big yellow balls on parry, I don't think they actually do any damage, so I think we just would prefer, like, counterattack. The attack after a parry does damage. Take acceptance. Take alienation. Take YOLO. Yagdar Oru Oli Ox. Hello. I'm gonna skip your animation then. There's nothing to skip, never mind. I wish you could get here with 0 cells. See what he says. was the delay for? Oh my God, I hate it. What the heck was the delay for happening there? Oh my God. Yeah, F for flawless, but also he did 3 attacks and then he stopped moving. Whatever happened, I hate it. I dodge rolled too fast on that one. Shouldn't have dodge rolled so immediately. It's like something is causing him to have like interrupted attack animations. I don't know. I don't know what causes it. I'm gonna blame it though. Apparently the owl can't hit him. Oh my God. Well, this has been like one of my worst fights I've ever had against him, except for like one of the first fights. Whatever. Freaking die. Take it, take an owl, take some shots, take your shot. You know, it's probably just a factor of the shield, isn't it? The knockback shield is probably kicking him up into the air and messing with the timing. Because it only happened on a parry. It only happened on a parry. What a botch at the end there. I'm gonna smack his head in. Yeah, what a total botch at the end. Oh man. And the other damage I took primarily was just, I got a little salty in there. I was just dodge rolling through the red attack instead of jumping through it. Anyways, still, is 2020 a nice idea? Only if you've got legendary equipment. And I had 3 pieces of it, of legendary equipment, so I felt, why not? I wanted the wrong, I wanted the raw HP, not the wrong HP. I wanted the raw HP. At least we still, right, he stole all my cells. At least we still ended up winning. Good run, can't complain. Powerful run, 3 legendary pieces of equipment. Decent. Wish I could have flawless that guy. I gotta practice the fight. I've only fought him twice in the past 6 months. So, you know, bear with me as I try to learn his patterns again. Still, fun run. I had a lot of fun with that one. Very, very good run, powerful. I'm trying to think, like, that was a tactics run. Because it certainly didn't feel like a tactics run. That was a tactics run. So probably we'll do a tactics run next run so we can actually have like a good bow run, because that wasn't exactly a good bow run, was it? But I want a bow. I want a Nerves of Steel run, you know? If I have to do a quick bow or a multi-shot, whatever the heck that thing is called, I'll do it. Anyways, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.